now for the Ninjas to actually be, and you see one player already pushed up a little bit more aggressive towards the summit position, so they do have a somewhat aggressive afterplant to try and run down this time even further. And as we see them moving forward so far, the trade's actually going in favor of ENCE. You can see the two players up towards Heaven as well. They have that Molotov that can delay even further, and X7 on the flank has just put a stop to this. Nothing that NiP can do. Twist is trapped in towards Summit, and
tag him up with the Deagles. Aerial now on 14 HP. Look at Lekro, though. He wants to push up the ramp, and he's already got 1-2 with the Deagle.
that is just ridiculous. Gets himself the AK, runs away, and at this point, Rez is already flanked up through Pop Dog, so he is a free frag. I mean, he's looking around main right now, trying to see if someone is still peeking around this position, which, to be fair, they haven't all rotated over. They are still actually around this area. It was not
pistols out. That one AK on Alu could do quite a bit of damage if it's left unchecked. Luckily, there's two players here for the CT side. Make that one as Nog falls, and they start to fall over towards Lekro, who's also dead. What is this? Just a P250 is all they needed.
I mean, Ariel doesn't even have Kevlar for himself. He was the one that dropped over the rifle. As I'm trying to finish my sentence, though, the kills do begin to go back in favor of the CT side. Now Alu's trapped in on default, and they will be able to finish him off. I'm not sure if they know exactly where Sunny's positioned at the moment, though. So he does have a bit of a chance to maybe try and catch one off guard. And as you can see, Plopsky being low, this is definitely still winnable. Hiding around the smoke on the Great Train. They actually have no idea. Twist is just going to go ahead and stick the bomb, but he's not being spotted quite yet. And there's nothing that Sunny can do. Was often at that.
NiP with a very come on, stack over here. The totem pole is good for a trade. As Ariel picks
playing back towards the connector train. Moving out Heaven was actually a good idea because they weren't immediately spotted. Unfortunately, he does pair up and manage to take one down. Rains off a shot towards the bomb site as well, not initially connecting, and not on the second time around either.
Flank on its way through here for X7. The timing is terrible for Sunny. Still gets good damage done.
Smoke's going down towards outside, giving them perhaps the ability to close in the distance on those pistols, and it's actually the Ivy players that take first contact there. And it's been traded back, but as I say that again, ENCE do begin to frag. I mean, bringing this down to a 2v2 is a position it shouldn't be in for NiP. It looks like they should at least be able to recover it, but I mean, Alu and the 1-on-2, it's still winnable. Electro coming in from Pop, so it gives them some info at the very least to work with, and in the meantime, Twisted gone aggressive.
About to come through from Alu, planned perfectly. Twist still with some good damage, but no kill. As we talk about kills, though, one comes through. Plopsky, Rez successfully holding down Pop Dog, and Plops with another. ENCE find themselves in a position where, well, it doesn't look too winnable, despite that really nice open.
Opportunities to win this round. Taking that fight in towards the aisle train. Ends up actually dropping Rez on top of connector train. Swings back out and finishes off Twists, and now it's all on Plopsky. And Sunny's not going to give him the uppy in the first line of contact. You have the MP9 on the bomb site. Unfortunately, not able to do anything, really. At least gets one on the op, but unfortunately, the rotation right now being slowed down as well as Plopsky was dropped. It's actually the op in the open. Oh, the bomb in the open. Allowing the op to have.
Drop that smoke on the site. Not yet going in for the defuse, hoping that would bait out a peek, and indeed it did. Alu, though, doesn't hear a defuse. He knows the play. Potentially winning the series. Doing well here.
All right.
Getting a couple of SMG frags, a little bit of damage in. They trade out the pistol, so there's nothing picked up, and that's about as clean as you'd expect, considering it's only USPs for NiP.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised.
Kill, despite what the kill feed may be telling you. We saw he wasn't fully at all. But lots of damage done as X7 gets finished off. Ariel's also on 12 HP, but there we go.
There now that the smoke is coming down, and I mean, the Molotov following over Sergey just immediately extinguished. Obviously, with all three NiP players around, Lekro is the first man to find those T's actually pushing forward in there from Heaven. But again, Alu ready with the AWP to trade it out. That's going to give him over to bomb plant now. And with that, of course, the 1v1. Rez, he wants to close in the distance, doesn't want to give it.
NiP again, 4-5 this time in towards 8.
I mean, they did move up Ivy, though, so they know that if the attack's coming in, it's from main and Pop Dog. Trying to get a player coming from main instead finds Ariel just right on the other side. Plopsky actually going to be able to get one as well, but eventually, as always, Alu seems like he is able to start returning with the up this flank, though. It looked like he was about to check it, but not quite. Twist gives a recovery to NiP, and with Knock finding another on X7. Sergey's left alone, 8 health. Barely anything here to work with. They're aware of it. They must be, because Knock's just gone for the US. So this could get awkward overall. I mean, they have that one player in Pop who can help out quickly if need. Smoke goes down, though, giving a bit of room again for those pistols to actually close in the distance.
But it's not the pistols that you need to worry about. It's always Alu on the AWP. But as he's eventually dealt with, it's all down to Sergey. And he's got one up behind. Nox fallen. 1 HP here on Lekro. That's going to be easily dealt with. He hasn't got time anymore, but Twist, he's up close. Catches a quick headshot as he runs around the corner, though. Even the second here is definitely something that you don't need to see. On forward, though, they haven't spotted Lekro below. They're focused on Nog. Lekro now grabs himself a kill, swings out for more, but can't get it done. ENCE have a flank on their way up behind. This is not good. Rez picks up the one, and that should be it. 9 seconds left. Oh, no! He went down for the peak! That bomb's going to be planted.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he's managed to get one!
From Sunny to be able to pick them up even while blind, and then that hit. They're up against just pistols now, and they're cleaning them up fairly nicely for the moment. Alu has to get back as they get a plant down in just a little bit. Oh, we have to take that name? Okay. Alright, Alu.
Towards the beginning, obviously, he should have enough for himself to get the op out, and it's only an MP5, so it's not really a weapon that he's going to care too much about having the ability to save over. So the bomb site, which is obviously good, have a few different avenues of attack so that the focus of those CTs is going to be split. And as the first kill comes in, that does leave just Twist alone. With a fuse kit, and as we said, with overall weaker weapons here, it's going to be an extremely difficult retake. There's one from Plopsky, giving him a second for the round, but that's all he's limited to. It's on knock now, 1 on 3, and actually tags down a second player. Well, actually send the T player towards his position as well. He can just be a massive nuke set there. He didn't send the player towards heaven, so Sergey, he can peek out and just stop that bomb plant. It took a lot longer than expected, but either way, the frags just continue to go in favor of ENCE at this point. Rez going forward. He is going to normally more so when there's only one player towards this side of the map against the 2 rifles. It is going to be difficult. So yeah, I mean, Alu can still get the bomb plant in. That's the thing. If they get the trades, that rotation takes a relatively long time, even if they're in position, unless they have loads of HE.
Sergey's starting to push up. That's very risky up against these pistols. He makes it out with his life just about. Gets a molly down as well. Alu playing closer on the gray train. And that's it. And he's going to swing out.
Oh.
He can deny that bomb plant. No. Just as Alu with the shot. Only connecting the legs. Good trade back by Lekro for his HP lost. He dodges bullets straight out by Plopsky. They know there's a player about to peek. Entry into A for NiP. They've got the bomb up behind them. Although X7 down here a connector, and as the bomb is retrieved, oh, Sergey's dead. Now they know exactly what those picks or the rifles to take the duels, but even still, Sergey finds a close range angle, pushing an upper B to the A bomb site without 4-man stack, looking to hold off these T's.
So far, just trading back and forth. That is until we actually focus on Nock, who's like, nah, that's not going to be happening.
Managed to make it up close here. Very good timing coming through from Aerial. With Lekro falling, Nock's in danger, pushed down by lots of USPs, and the trade eventually fell. An angle you see all too often. What X7's holding.
No, it's incredibly tight.
Just looking for the aim duels. Oh, Sunny saw him. I don't think he realized though. Smoke obviously different on his side than it is for us spec.
More passive, most likely. At that point, try and get it the 1 kill, stay alive, so that they can have some sort of an advantage for the retake. But now, once he went down, this round was pretty much over. We've seen ENCE.
You ended up with ENCE looking absolutely dominant. Look at this early breakout. They've lost a lot of HP, but Rez, he's got a double kill. Looks into Ivy with the spray. It's not good. Ooh. An X7.
Yeah, X several kills, I guess you could call him. Sergey coming in from Pop Dog.
And he's going to catch them completely off guard as they throw out their nades. But now he's stuck in the corner. Sunny falls. Out goes X7. And he gets here, though. They've heard the scope. They know he's there. And that was
at least coming in from these final 2 players, but the economy for ENCE isn't really going to give them.
Okay, Plopsky just making it a bit harder for rifle on aerial saves.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to be winning the retake itself. Not a big deal losing the scout, to be fair, because they're not really going to want to keep that in the next round. So as you said, the Pistons stick around. X7 could as well. It's only really Aerial at this point who does have to save. He's also relatively close, I do believe. Yeah, sticking around Connect, they're able to get one on Rez. Lots of damage being done at least there.
ENCE look to recover this. It starts out with Alu again on the AWP, finding himself one Aerial by AWP as Twist gets lit up heavily. Sunny takes him down. Aerial gets over aggressive.
Not like he's 1 health or anything. Yeah, he's screwed at this point. Peeks in, a little bit of team down.
On the left side of Ivy, Sunny catching himself one, but they're up close already, coming out through Olaf. Up closer to the pistols. As Lekro finds one quick flank by Sunny, but he's got a player behind him. Luckily not pushed up close, actually. Rez started to fall back towards the team main side. I think this should be relatively clean. Yeah, there you go. They've made it up to blue train. I don't think that will be spotted just yet. Could be Rez. He's spotted by Alu, though, and that should pretty much end his hopes of getting 3 kills. Knocked low. Down goes Plopsky, and down go the hopes of NiP taking this round, you would think. Oh.
Rez left alone. Going to be creeping around into the crosshair window.
With the op, though. He can only really get the one, then watch for the crossover where he connects a second at least, up again for a third. And alrighty, that's worked out pretty well. What I meant by that, WP this time and no body as he gets completely torn apart. ENCE mollying out the rest of
the full on split. 3 angles of attack forward it needs at least to come in from. But Sunny is stepping up big time from the brown train right now. Pooping all over them, I guess you could say. Gets the 2. Unfortunately, that may not be. And could have a chance to actually deny his bomb plant right now. Indeed, steps out, gets that first kill. Lekr up on top of the brown train right now, or rather the green train, my bad. Which isn't currently known, so he has a decent spot to try and hold for this peak, which is coming back in.
It's defined by 20 or 30 HP.
So, not the ideal start in this round. And
Depsy knows they're coming. 3 players around the corner, but they're ready. They knew they hadn't cleared ramp and still being conscious of it. Good awareness by NiP, an ENCE and a 1v5.
Down. Looking to push towards Pop Dog and see if he can pull something back. Just about being spotted his shoulder there as he almost took down. So they do need to get a spot out of it soon. They haven't grouped up yet, knowing that they have such a solid advantage. Bomb site's fallen under their control as well. Oh, this one's over. This is probably going to be a...
With 2 players, 1 HP, I'd love to see him go.
It's main, so it does potentially give them the chance to isolate Alu, and it's a 5-on-4 already favoring this T side, and again, they just continue picking up all of the openings. The A-bomb site has been, I don't know, did they just kicked it up a whole level coming in this right now?
Over towards that A site. Push is coming through from ENCE as the trades come in on the AWP. Twist good for 1, but Alu keeps on going on that op, and it's all down to Lekr. He was towards B, but hello! He's on the bomb site now. Surprises Sun. Shift, but now they're realizing something's up. No one's coming out main as Lekr falls. Knock gets the trade, but the flank is on its way. ENCE with 1, looks for Knock, and the spray down was soaked. Trash OT. Sorry. This is what happened.
Somewhat conceding the bomb plant, but they are still dealing out damage. And they have a relatively aggressive after plant once again to try and keep on delaying these CTs from being able to push back in. But that's a big opportunity.
Here from Sergey and Ariel. He finds 1, starts to back off. There's Ariel's chance to swing through. Although he misses the shots on Plopsky, it works perfectly, grabbing those trades. Sergey in with another, and as the final CT walks down the ramp towards this site, their utility used up to flash out.
Yeah, I was just about to say, NiP do have decent position, and especially with Twist, they're posted up on Ivy. He gets the 1 match today. The double A combo. They do have a couple of smokes in play. The first one being tossed down over towards Ivy, and Alu, in the meantime, has found himself a pick. And with Knock being tagged down, I mean, they've recovered this fairly well. That's a bit unfortunate. Above the smoke, Knock spots the shoulder. Now it's all on Ariel. They know he's on the bomb site. Twist doesn't care. He's just sprinting over.
Move into their very important T round. They've got to be walking away with this one. What a way to start it. Alu on a double opening towards the A bomb site. There's no one left here. The rotate through. Ooh, shot just barely missed, but
he's not having a good time with the Molotovs, though. He's trying to push in the connector. Not going to happen. Obviously, can't say, but it's the Ivy and Sandwich push. But the issue is they avoid that area of the bomb site. They're able to just go on towards the bomb site itself and find Sunny. He drops instantly. They go ahead and clear out behind Green, realizing there could be a player there. But they may not expect a second. I don't think he's been spotted yet. No, apparently not. Yeah, free kill on Rez.
Round as Sergey picks 1, but the trade back. A lot of work to do. Time not on their side. They bring up a 1 kit to play with. Sergey goes forward. Another spray is his, but the jump, it gives him the angle to take him down in the air, and Alu just with the op forward, not yet spotted, but his barrel's shown, and a pre-fire there from ENCE. Good for the kill, but Twist, trade bar, looking now to ENCE, spotted over towards Ivy, and they're going to just plant open for him. The smoke will obscure it for now, and a 2v3 that ENCE have to win if they want to take this map, but they lose ENCE, and it's all down to Sunny.
On his own to save the day, and